Hey everyone, AmberFrmThVault here. Welcome back to more Fallout 3. We're going to go ahead and jump right back in, so see you back in just a sec. Alright, so we are ready to go across the bridge. Better grab the bit. Jesus. I'm going to have too much shit. I'm going to have to sell shit. I ran into some Talon Company mercs and got a bunch of their shit too. Alright. Yep, we did. Oh, come on. Really don't want to do this mission. I remember hating this mission. Because here it is. Yep. This is what we're going to do. We are actually going to have him stay here. I will remember that he's here. Because we're going to have to use a stealth boy through this. And he is going to fuck me. Following. Now, I think, I'm trying to remember. I think this, like, right here is where we start running into Mirelurks. Yep, there they are. Okay. Let me, because I don't want to do this. I hate doing this. Place the observer pod in the spawning observer thing. I don't remember how long the stealth boy lasts. But we're just going to do this, and we're going to try to go through here as quickly as possible. And I don't remember where, like, the fastest way to get to any of this is. I'm just going to drop. See, the thing is, if I remember the way I did this last time, I came in and I just stealth boyed to it, got to the spawning area, and then I actually just back later and killed everything. Trying to... Here we go. Yes. Okay, this is what we think. Yeah. Okay. All right. Exactly how do I put it in the spawning pool, though, is the problem. I want to... hide it. Okay, now I just want to get the fuck out of here. That's the goal. Now we just got to get out of here without being seen. And then later on, I do it the same way I did last time. Came back in after I talked to Moira and I just killed everything. Okay, if I can get away from you, you can't see me anymore. I am. That entire time. Fuck. Oh no! I don't want to have to do that again! Okay, here's the deal. Just heard me talking through that. It's because I did it all when I was recording. Sorry. I didn't want to, I don't want to have to re-record that because I screw it up every time I do this. The fact that I got that right this time, I can't even believe I actually did it this time because the stealth boy runs out so fast. And I didn't want to have to use both of my stealth boys on it. So I'm actually really glad I got out of there without dying. All right.
Yes?
Let's go deal with this. Let's go talk to Moira. So done with this mission. I fucking hate this one. All right, okay. All right, okay. I said
so
are
okay.
okay.
Are they intelligent?
Here we go.
Do they have a leader? Some sort of king or priests or some sort of scaly community center?
I slipped the observer in with the eggs and they're none the wiser.
I'll bet most people would have just gone in there, guns blazing without half a thought. But not you. You're the best research assistant ever. I've been getting a good signal, but what do you think about them from your first-hand observations of them?
All right. They've descended from local crabs. I'd call them. Sure. I mean, we could do that. They seem mostly independent. I don't think there's any society. Or they've got a little bubbling castle and they spend all day circling it. Let's go with intelligence.
That's very scientific of you. Personally, I wasn't sure if they were crabs or if they came from some sort of brine shrimp, perhaps. Some of these observations about their armor and camouflage gave me an idea for reinforced neutral-colored headgear. Here, consider it thanks for not interfering with them. Oh, speaking of which, take these, so you can continue to avoid them in the future.
Or stealth boys? Yeah, okay. Let's do the injury research.
Great! I never get to study anyone who's severely injured. Not without them crying to be fixed right away or trying to bleed out and all that. But obviously, you can handle a lot of abuse. So if I'm ever going to find a good example of human anatomy and injury resistance, it'd be you. Next time you get badly injured, return here so I can examine you before I heal you up. I mean, you're going to get yourself hurt anyway, right?
Of course.
Wow, what a great research assistant you are. I mean, really, that's dedication. Demonstrating how to withstand pain by getting injured? Wow. When you're ready, come back here with some serious injuries. Maybe a crippled limb or two, and I'll take notes and fix you up. I'll be waiting here with plenty of bandages for you, so don't worry. Just go get horribly injured. Oh, and be careful.
Yeah, okay. One thing I would like to do actually is repair some equipment as well as sell some equipment. So I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick. And then what we're actually going to do is we're going to go back and kill every single one of those Mirelurks. Because here's the deal. I'm not going to leave an entire area right there full of Mirelurks. That's just money. That's money in the bank. I'm not getting rid of that. So what we're going to do is we're going to do that. I will sell this shit, get some money. I'm going to load up on stim packs because I absolutely hate fighting Mirelurks. All right, ladies and gents, we made it to Rivet City. Here we go.
Hold it right there.
Okay.
State your business in Rivet City.
Well, Harkness, I'm looking for my father.
And who might your father be? If he lives on this boat, I know him.
I'm sure you don't know him. He lived in a vault his whole life.
Oh, yeah? And I'm a fairy princess. You keep up this smart-ass attitude, and you're gonna wind up floating face down in the river.
Sweet. Let's see. He disappeared and I'm trying to find him.
All right, all right. You can go on in. If I hear about any trouble, you're gonna wind up in the river. You get me?
Yeah.
Is there a
Hello.
problem?
Yes, I want to talk to you. Is there anyone on this ship named Pinkerton?
Are those rumors still floating around? Look, I don't have time for swapping ghost stories with you. Pinkerton's a legend, dead or long gone. Don't care much, as I've got real people to take care of. Go bother someone else.
All right, I'm lost. Can you help me?
I suppose.
Right, Dr. Lee.
At the stern. That's the west end to you.
Right, I'm not gonna bother. Okay, why'd you decide to
We're
live
the
here?
safest, most secure city in the Wasteland. Nothing can get in here without our say-so.
Okay. Thanks for the help.
Carry on, then.
Carry on. Carry on, our wayward son. Oop, can't get into the market right now. Never mind. So here what we'll do. We will go ahead and wait. Wait for the market. I forgot that I might be showing up at 3 a.m. I like to show up to things. What can I say? All right, let me in. I got stuff to sell. Ah, yes. I feel so good to finally be back here in Rivet City. Yes, I love it. I got all this shit to sell. I can't wait to steal this all.
This here is Flack and Shrapnel's gun shop. Pretty catchy, huh? Take a look around. If you see anything you like, I'll be right over here.
Yeah, I'm already here. Aren't you afraid someone will rob you? Yeah, you got all this shit out.
Here, in Rivet City, I'm packing, and most of the rest of these guys are packing. Not to mention security.
All right, have you ever heard of a guy named Pinkerton?
You mean Genius Boy? Yeah, I've heard of him. Supposedly built Rivet City. They probably think he invented bread, too. Idiots. Lately, he's even been blamed for the noises in the broken ship bow. Anyone with half a brain would know that's just the Mirelurks.
All right, so where can I get a drink on this tub?
Try the Muddy Rudder. They don't ask too many questions down on the lower deck.
Let's see. I see what you have for
Need to do
sale.
some killing.
All right, I think what I'll do is definitely sell some stuff to him. I remember I got in here like late at night. That's when I stole everything. So we'll definitely do. I just have to figure out, where do we sell our stolen stuff? Stolen stuff or stolen stuff? Sell it to the ghouls in Tenpenny, but I'm not sure I 100% for shady dealers. I would love to sell some shit. I'm not really worried about what else you have right now. Here are the stuff I actually... And I gotta go. This will all be mine so soon. So soon! I can't get around there. I've tried before. Darkness. We'll talk again later. I know we will.
Have a seat anywhere. Someone will be with you in a minute.
Yeah, I don't know if I still have stuff to sell. I have stuff to sell from here. Shoot, okay. Damn, why do we have so much? I love selling shit, but I do feel very bad when I spend this much time selling stuff. All right, let me do a favor. Let me do a favor. Let me do something. Let me go ahead and just sell this shit, get it over with, and then I will. Okay, so I went ahead and sold everything that I could. I don't have anything that I need to sell. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and I believe mark it over here. Hello.
Yeah? What do you want?
Actually, I want to talk to Tammy, but you don't have to be such a bitch.
Oh, really? My husband ran off and got himself killed and left me to raise his little brat. So don't you tell me how I should or shouldn't be. Hey.
I can tell you whatever I want, Tammy. All right, is that your son?
Yeah, that's James. My own little troublemaking brat. I'd sell him to you if they'd let me. Unless you've got any more personal questions, I'm busy.
Actually, I do.
What do you want?
Should I take your son somewhere else? Where's your family?
My mom is probably drunk, and my dad's dead. Is that good enough for you, asshole?
Baby.
What's your problem, lady?
Met your mother. No wonder you're such a brat.
What did you say about my mother? You take that back.
Oh, that hurt. Do us all a favor and just run away from home. Wow.
I'll show you. I'll show all of you. When I'm gone, my mom will really miss me. I'm scared. Will you take me home? Take me to my...
Yes! See, I knew this is what was gonna happen. That's the only reason I did it. I knew I could bring him back. Okay. Do you know anything about Rivet City? How they made it? Anything?
It's a boat. A really big boat.
Great.
Whatever.
Thanks, kid. I actually do feel really bad for that kid. It's really terrible to have a parent who like that.
Was there something else?
Yeah, Victoria, I found you.
No.
Yeah, I know what I need to do. Weird how you're here. Just saying, maybe we should have a talk about that. Good, vending machine is free. I can't dig through the trash, but I can dig through the vending machine.
Can I take your order?
Why is it called Gary's Galley?
It's named after my dad. He's a great cook.
Very cute. Why is Hargrave such a brat?
James's mom, Tammy, is a real bitch. She treats him like crap. I think it's because she drinks too much.
What's it like living on a giant ship?
It's noisy, dark, and smelly. But we're safe here. No super mutants or raiders. And maybe Dr. Lee will find a way to get clean water for us.
Dr. Lee? What's the story with Dr. Lee?
She's not very social. Stays in her lab in the stern. She's smart, though. Real smart.
You don't say. All right. Do the men on this ship give you much trouble?
You mean like hitting on me? No. Most of them are polite. Even the ones like Diego that I'd want to flirt with seem to ignore me.
So you and Diego, are you in love?
Well, one of us is. Sometimes it seems like he doesn't even know I'm there.
Fortunately, you can't force a man's intentions. That's true.
Especially if he is a priest with a thick skull. Well, I'm not giving up. I just know we're made for each other.
I'm trying to remember, is it good to get them? Because I know you can convince them to get together.
Thank you for coming to Gary's Galley.
But is it good to get them to come together, or is it bad? Which one? I don't remember. I love love, though, so I want to support them being in love. Back to the flight deck, because we can! Look at that! We've got all kinds of fun stuff. Do we have to jump down to get to the... I think we do. I think we have to jump down to get to the other part. We're not going to deal with Pinkerton right now, though. I'm trying to remember. Do you jump down there to get to Pinkerton?
The ship's water isn't much better. If we don't
Amber. We're looking anyway.
I'm on duty. Make it
Make
quick.
it. Tracking down a guy named Pinkerton. Do you know where I can find him?
Don't you believe the rumors? His ghost is certainly not haunting the bow of this ship. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have work to do.
All right. I heard the Rivet City is run by some sort of council.
Chief Harkness meets with Dr. Lee and Bannon to discuss security matters. It's a waste of a good Monday morning, if you ask me. They should just let Chief Harkness call the shots.
Should they? I want to report
If someone
someone.
took your stuff, go get it back. If they shoot at you, shoot back. Otherwise, I've got to see it for myself before I'm going to do anything.
The way I like it. All right, tell me about Dr. Lee.
She's some sort of genius. You know, one of those egghead scientist types. Her lab is in the stern end of the ship.
I have so many conflicting feelings. All right, did you know that Paulie Cantelli is an addict?
Yeah, he's totally strung out. It's going to kill him one of these days.
Just don't
Yeah, see ya.
End up like her.
like modern policing. Okay, let's get going.
Components delivered?
Shut up. I love the gnome just sitting there watching everybody. All right, let's go to the upper deck. I'm pretty sure we find Brian Wilkes' aunt or something around here. I'm positive. I also do remember there's a thing in here, in this game in particular, where, or I should say in this location in particular, you can just sit and kill people in Rivet City, like guards, and you can farm equipment from them. I used to do. I love it. I don't know if I really want to steal anyone's stuff right now. I'm kind of not in the mood for stealing stuff. More in the mood for looking around for things I can without being accused of stealing. Okay. Let's see. Ashtray. Hoping to run into some people outside of their homes. Let's see. Ooh, hard. We can do that. Let's do it. Taking things. Even if I'm not planning on going in there, I still try. Never know. Points add up after a while. Definitely here to steal as much shit as we can. Eventually I will pick all of your doors, I promise. Getting there. Alright. Let's go. Dummy terminal inactive. Just want to know. Just do it. Problem is you lose karma for all of these, and I kind of hate it. I think if it's something where no one sees you, how can you lose karma? Like, no one knows. I'm gonna lose karma twice because I had to open it twice because I'm getting let it shut. Alright, let's go in. I love to steal. Yeah, I just don't get why it's considered like logical that you wouldn't be able to steal without like there is a god watching you. I want Fallout to address that. I want them to address who is watching you. Go. Yeah, look. I know this doesn't fit in with my good guy reputation. I know it doesn't fit in with my good guy reputation. But it's... I don't know. Game logic is hard for me. Just think about it. I mean, really, you need to let all that stuff stay there. Why can't... I don't want to go in the science lab yet. Dr. Lee! I have so many confusing feelings about you. So many confusing about her. Alright, so science lab. Anything? Nope, nothing worth taking. We can go down to the museum. Do this the right way. Just jump down. Hello!
Stay away from me. What do you want? Are you one of them?
Hi, dude. I'm not gonna hurt you. What are you so scared of?
I suppose it doesn't matter if I tell you. I used to be a slave. I saw a slaver on this ship. His name is Sister. I'm afraid he's after me.
Don't worry. I would never turn in a runaway slave.
Really? Oh, thank you. Can you help me? I've been so worried with him around. I can hardly sleep at night.
Oh, honey, absolutely. 25 caps, buy yourself a gun.
Thank you. I'll go to Flak and Shrapnel's just before closing. I don't have anything to give you, but I think I can trust you with a secret. If you ever go up north,
I already know.
there is a secret slave hideout called Temple of the Union. You might find them useful.
I ain't giving you money either.
Quite an impressive collection, isn't it?
Abraham!
Well, don't be shy. Have a look around.
I will, Abraham.
Washington's the name. Curator of this little slice of American history.
Yes, it is an interesting collection.
Ah, a fellow scholar, I see. Each of the documents in this room tells a small but important story about the history of the United States of America. Unfortunately, the greatest prize of all is missing from the collection.
The Declaration of Independence. I apologize. I just realized that the game audio was extremely low. But, the Declaration of Independence.
Why, yes. Your knowledge of American history is quite impressive. What an amazing crown jewel in my collection that would be. The original document created by the people for the people.
Yeah, you want me to go get it? All you have to do is ask.
Oh, would you? It would mean so much to me and the Society's collection here.
First, why wouldn't I? I'd love to be part of the history.
Excellent! You won't regret it, I promise you. Imagine, you are taking part in another chapter of American history. I envy you. You can find the Declaration of Independence in the ruins of the National Archives.
All right. Well, I've looked around a bit.
Oh? And have you come to any conclusions?
Sure. I already said it was an interesting collection. Sorry. All right. I have to go through this again? Shoot. Okay. Yeah, I'd love to bring it to you. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I have a few questions about the Declaration of Independence.
After all, knowledge is power.
Shooting star, speech 100%. All this info on the Declaration, where'd you get it? I don't like see.
Well, this is quite embarrassing, actually. I sent someone like yourself after the Declaration. She did some of the research for me, but now I haven't seen her in a few months. I wouldn't worry about it. Many have died for causes far less grand than what you're about to undertake.
What does the Declaration of Independence look like?
A piece of what was called parchment, sort of a thick paper, has faded handwritten writing all over it. It's no more than 2.5 feet tall and 2 feet wide. If you find it, you should be able to roll it up carefully.
Will I?
On July the 4th in 1776, a group calling themselves the Second Judgmental Congress got together at Fort McHenry in Maryland. After a ceremony which ended with Paul Revere singing the famous battle hymn known as the National Anthem, the document was signed. From there, it was sent to England by plane, presumably, and presented to King George himself. Thus began the Evolutionary War.
I do love how much of that is incorrect American history. That's not right. Sorry. The Declaration of Independence was not signed on July 4th. All right, sorry. I'm not gonna be one of those people. Let me ask you something else. All right, can you show me how to get to the National Archives on my map?
In the D.C. ruins, you'll find the National Archives, or what's left of it anyway. The building should contain the document in a protective glass case. Be careful. The place is swarming with super mutants. Here, let me pinpoint its location for you.
That's what I asked you to do. Sounds good. I have to go. All right, so now we have the National Archives. I can't feel this stuff even though I want to. Aren't you wearing any clothing, you creeps? Put on some clothes. Okay, let's run here real quick. Hey, nope, nothing. I love when it says that something I can't steal, but it's clearly... Hey, I can look at this. Okay. Constitution of the USA. The Constitution of the United States was drafted in 1786 and adopted a year later by the Constitutional Convention of Philly. This document defines the... Do this in the right voice. This document sets forth the rules and regulations known as articles. In addition, there are modifications made to the articles by ruling presidents during their reigns, known as amendments. None of this is actually correct. The Society owns the only known copy of the document to exist, which was retrieved from the ruins in the National Archives in 2256. Emancipation Proclamation. The Emancipation Proclamation was a document issued by the breathtakingly charismatic President Abraham Lincoln in 1862. This executive order was the beginning and the end of slavery. Was the beginning of the end. Okay, I was like, wait a minute. Of slavery in the United States, although it was issued during the Civil War, making it a war measure. Paved the way for the 13th Amendment of the Constitution, which completely abolished slavery once and for all. Also not true. Gettysburg Address. The Capitol Preservation Society to have in its possession a copy of one of the most iconic and prolific speeches in United States history. This speech, given by the astonishingly intelligent Abraham Lincoln on Thursday, November 19th, 1863, laid the groundwork for what would later become the basis of democracy in the United States, and set the standards for a country where a government by the people, for the people. I do love the idea that we would have such shitty American history in the future. But also, you know, it really does fit in with American myth making, so it's totally realistic. The Monroe Doctrine was presented in 1823 by the average and unremarkable President James Monroe. The document warns the European powers of the time, not to interfere in the affairs of the Western Hemisphere, citing the examples of colonization and puppet governments as possible intolerances. America loves those two things. U.S. Declaration of War on Germany. Part of our collection is a copy of the formal declaration of war made on Germany during World War II on December 11th, 1941. I forgot the word 19. By the government and endorsed by President Franklin D. Roosevelt. It's not going to say, like, the president who ran every day. While the document doesn't evoke the brilliance of other masterworks like the Emancipation Proclamation, it still served as a reminder to the world that the United States wasn't a power to be trifled with. And finally broke our, what was it called? The isolationism. Alright, although it is uncertain when the declaration of war on China was made, some say 2066 when they invaded Alaska, others say 2067 when the first power armor suits were deployed to counter their forces. It is the last known document, note authored by the President of the United States before the bombs fell. Had the declaration had the tenacity and might of a stronger president behind it, say Abraham Lincoln, let's just say what the outcome of those tremulous years would have been. To be honest. I do love the American myth.
Hey.
Always a fan. Always a fan. Alright. Just check out your house here. Am I hidden? I sure am. Just take it. Shut up. Don't tell me. I know. I know. I'll have 100 to hack it. I will get it. I'm about to give Brian Wilkes to a family member, so calm down on telling me I'm bad. Alright, let's get out of here. I'm done with the American revisionism. God bless America. Alright, let's get out of here.
Hello.
And nope. Don't want to go that way, right? I want to go this way. Yes, okay. Let's go. Door.